Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Subscribe to Alina's channel if you're new. Thank you my previous subscribers. Alina's fashion is here to give you the best in children's wear, adult wear and also maintainers. So today I'm going to be talking about the sleeveless top here. I'm just going to give a little sketch to guide you on how to get something like this. So this is the sketch for it. You just get the round neck, the chest, and that's it. So for then the full length, okay, the full length. So I'm adding this 6 inches at the full length after the full length. So this is what we're going to be doing. The neck divide by 2 plus 0.5, shoulder divide by 2 plus 0.5 also inches. Okay, the chest divided by 4 plus 3 inches. Okay, then the seat divided by 4 plus 3 inches also. Then you have the full length plus 3 inches plus this other 6 inches at the top that I'm going to be adding at the hem of the shirt. Okay, so this is going to be a very beautiful combination. I'm using this for the front and also this for the back of the sleeveless shirt. So here we go, we're going to be using these parameters. Okay, the neck, the chest, the seat, the full length. So this is the measurement. I've used the measurement of the seat to cut the front fabric, and also I've placed it on this back fabric. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to measure 3 inches on this back fabric. Okay, I placed them there of the same length, but this I'm going to be adding 3 inches at the top of the back fabric. Okay, so this is it, 3 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be ruling the straight line for the 3 inches. I've done a shirt like this before, but I used 5 inches, but now I'm going to be using 3 inches because I want this to be a little bit tight on my client. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be sloping it. Okay, these 3 inches I've sloped it down. I'm going to be cutting down of this slope, but I'm going to be adding 0.5 inch for the joining on the shoulder. Okay, so I just add 0.5 inch so that when we join it, the 3 inches will still be there. So I'm going to be cutting there. I've cut it out. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. Then I'm going to be pinning this down. So I'll pin this down. This is the measurements of the front fabric on the back fabric. Also I folded this front fabric into 2 also, then this back is also folded into 2. I'm going to be pinning this the top, this slope that I've done. I'll be pinning it to the front fabric, then we'll be taking the measurement from here. So the first measurement is the shoulder divided by 2 plus 0.5 inch. I'm going to be marking it here. Then I'll come down, whatever I used as the shoulder, I'm going to be marking it for the sleeve hole. Okay, the armhole. Okay, I'm not using sleeveless. Then from this measurement I'll come down by 2 inches to take the chest measurement for this fabric. So whatever measurement you have for the chest, you just impute it, and then after 2 inches from the sleeve, the armhole. Okay, so I'm going to be putting the chest measurement here. Then I'm going to be measuring the seats. You just note that I cut this fabric based on the seat measurement, because the seat is the largest measurement of this this sewing. Okay, so the seat is the largest measurement, so I folded this front fabric by the measurement of the sleeve. The seat is what you take at close to the hem of the fabric, so I'm going to be connecting the points like so. I'll connect it to the armhole measurement. Okay, so we are doing a sleeveless top, so this is how I'm going to be taking it. So this is the seat. This is where you take the seat measurement, like close to the hem. Okay, so this is where you take the seat measurement. And remember, we're going to be adding to this hem. Is like a style. We're going to be adding to the hem. Okay, that's 6 inches I left. So this is the sewing. The parameters are marked. Okay, this is from the seat upward to the chest, and then from the chest to the armhole, and then to the shoulder. Okay, so for the sleeve, I'm going to be marking the line like so. Okay, from the shoulder down to this, the sleeve, the armhole measurement. Okay, I use this shoulder for also the armhole. Then I'm going to be coming out by 1 inch at this point. Okay, you just come out by 1 inch. Then next thing is to take the half of this armhole measurement. Just take the half of it, mark it, and then you come out by 0.5 inch, because it's going to be a sleeveless top, so we come out by 0.5, and then I'll be connecting the point. So that is the point. Okay, just connect it like so, then we cut it out. So we have this point to this point. Okay, then I'm going to be talking about the neck. Okay, the neck area. So this is how we are going to be cutting the neck. So I'm taking 2 inches for the depth of the front, and then I'm taking 3 inches for the width of the neckline. So next, I'm going to be measuring 1 inch from this part. I'm taking it because I'm not going to be cutting on this folded part. Okay, this side. Okay, so that you won't have another kind of border. I made this in my previous video. So I'm taking the back bodies. I came measured 1 inch. Okay, so I'm going to be pinning these down so that I'll be able to show you how to take the proper measurements, how to have an accurate neckline. So I've pinned it down. So I'm going to be measuring 1 inch for the back neckline and also 1 inch for the front neckline. So after marking this, I'm going to be curving it like so. Just curve it, and then I'm going to be taking the measurements to see if it's accurate with my neck measurement divided by 2. My round neck measurement divided by 2. So this is how I'm going to be measuring it. Just put your measuring tape around. You measure it to see if it will give you the accurate measurement of your neck, your neck around neck measurement divided by 2 inches. So I have the accurate measurement of the client's round neck divided by 2. I'm going to be making this kind of fitted. Okay, I don't want it to be too open because I'm going to be using a collar for it. So I'll be cutting it like so. I'll cut the back neckline like so, then I'll cut the front. Don't cut all together. I raised it up. Yes, can see I didn't cut from that down. So this is the front. I'm going to be cutting it like so. So after cutting it like this, you have your perfect round neck. So I've made the shoulder, I've joined the shoulder so you can see how beautiful it turns out. Okay, this is how it is. So I'm going to be taking the measurement for the collar. So how to take it, just fold the front fabric like this and fold the back fabric also. Just merge them together and then align it so that you'll be able to measure the neckline properly. So I've aligned it like this. This is the back and this one is the front fabric. So this is how we're going to be taking the measurement. Just bring your tape, you take the fabric like so, open it like so, okay, and then you use your tape to measure round the neckline. As you can see, it's folded into two, the front and the back. You see, I folded it like this, so I'm measuring it like this. Just measure it accurately so that your collar will sit properly. So I'm taking the measurement. I'm just gently taking the measurement, so I've gotten the accurate measurement. So for the collar, this is what I'm using, this fabric for the collar. Okay, so I'm using 8.5 inches wide. It depends on how big or small you want your collar to be. So I'm using 8.5, then 19.5 inches length. So this is what I'm using. As you can see, this fabric, this is the outer part and this is the inner part. So I'm folding it like so, and then I'm going to be, this is the outer, the inner part, this is the outer part. Okay, so I'm folding it again like so to get my center back. This is the center back of the collar. So I'm going to measure the round neck measurement I took earlier. So I got 8.5. I'm marking it there, 8.5. Okay, then I'm going to be slanting it like so to the edge of that side of the collar. So I'll just slant it so that it will have this shape, the shape of a collar. After slanting it, I'll cut it out. Then this slanted part, that is the side of the collar, I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and sew it together. As you can see, this is how it looks. I'll sew this part and that part together. This is the outer part of the collar. So for the placket, I'm using 8.5 or 9 inches for the placket. I'm going to be opening this front part of the shirt for the placket. Then the placket will be longer than the opening. Okay, in this video I'm skipping that of the placket. I'm just showing how to make this shirt. But for the placket, you check my other videos for how to make the placket. So this is what I'll be using for the placket. The placket is black. I've sewn this part of the collar. As you can see, it is neatly done and I've torn it out. See how beautiful it looks. I've sewn the side of the collar. Okay, so I'm going to be marking it on the center back, on the center back of the fabric. So this is the center back of the fabric. I'm going to be measuring it like so. This is the back for this. I'm going to measure it like so and give it a notch so that the center back of the fabric is on the center back of the collar, so that it will sit properly. So this is the center back of the collar. I'm marking with a chalk. So the next step is to pin it to the center back of the back bodice. So this is it. The mark part at the notch part, I'm going to be pinning them down like so. Okay, remember I didn't pin the other part of the collar. It's just one piece, as in the down piece that I'm pinning to the back bodice. I'm pinning it all the way around to the front. Okay, I'll pin this down to the neckline. I've sewn my placket already, so I'm going to pin it down to the part I've sewn, and then the placket I'm going to be stucking it in. Just stuck this part in and sew it. I'll stuck this part of the placket in and then just sew it. I stuck in this placket, pinned it, then down part, sewed it, and then I'm using the other part of the collar to cover it up like so. Okay, so this is it. I've covered it up. This is how neat it is. I've added these inches I said that earlier. Okay, plus the 3 inches altogether make them 9 inches, and I'm going to be sewing the side like so. So this is how beautiful it is. This is how it is. This is the back, and then this is the front. Very beautiful, so beautiful. I love this outfit. Thank you for watching Alina's Fashion. Subscribe to my channel. I love you.